Well, hey there, it's me. Let's try this. Let's give this a shot. What is coming out new? Or, well, let me rephrase that. What is new right now that's already out that is worth your time to listen to, in my humble opinion? Now, hopefully, I'll do this weekly. I'll do it like Thursday or Friday probably. And it's not going to be an extensive list of everything that's coming out that day, or not even everything in the world of metal or whatever. It's just what is coming out that has caught my attention. So it's going to be things I've heard, things that were sent to me, things that I have been listening to for a while. And, you know, these are like little mini reviews, I suppose you could say, with those. But seeing that this is the first one, there's a few I want to go back several weeks. There's just a few, so this one's going to be a little longer than normal. Let me start off with coming out on Century Media. This was way back in February 14, way back like a week ago or whatever that was. I don't even know. Can't keep track. Love Is Noise is the band, To Live in a Different Way, and it's a real enjoyable listen. It is shoegaze mixed with a little metal here and there, kind of Deftones meets some shoegaze band, a 90s kind of sound, and it sounds lovely, very peaceful, and it's just it's a beautiful listen, I think. So there's one thing. Let me go back. My internet's slow, and obviously I can't keep this stuff in my head. Let's see. Okay, February 21st. This is another one. This is Abduction. Existentialism, I think is what it is. Really good, heavy, ethereal, black, end metal, experimental, proggy, and highly enjoyed that album. That is the band Abduction. Where is this band even from? I don't know anything about them, to tell you the truth. The UK. They're from the UK. Looks like 2017 is was maybe their first album. I don't know, whatever. So Abduction, great, love that album. Bumblefoot Returns, that was released on I think that was on Frontiers. No, that wasn't on Frontiers. That was just on his own label. Bumblefoot Returns, this was way back in January. If you like solo instrumental guitar that blows you away, check out Bumblefoot. Bumblefoot Returns. You gotta check it out if you love the guitar. This is insane. Plus it has like Brian May on it. What's the other? There's a few big names. Steve Vai, and there's a few others too. Incredible. Yeah. So let me see. Okay, I think that's all we got on that list so far. Let me go to another location here and see what we got, see what was sent to me. Okay, this was February 21st. The band is Grab or Grob. Cremus is the album title, and this thing I loved. This is from Prophecy Productions, Bavarian black metal project. But it's black metal. It is really fresh sounding black metal. I think too, if you're in the same ballpark as me, that a lot of black metal, death metal, a lot of the extreme metal sounds very much similar, the same. And there's a lot of bands I listen to and I can't tell the difference. This immediately grabbed my attention, and yeah, incredible. I love it. Experimental, black, nasty. It's raw, yet sounds really damn good. I'll put it somewhere up here. Grob. Love that album. And shall we go forth into what was released on February 28th? Yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and do that. Well, let me go back to February 7th for a second. Unrequited Pathway to the Moon. This is another black metal mixed with shoegaze, you know, blackened gaze type of a deal. And this is exceptional. I think it's just one guy does all this. A lot of musical information, very experimental. And the transitions are great. There's a ton of transitions. They're quick transitions. They come at you out of nowhere, and yet it just seems like he does it with ease. And great listen all the way through. The formatting of this album sounds great too. Start to finish, keeps you enveloped in the story. Unrequited Pathway to the Moon, very enjoyable. That brings us to this week. This week there wasn't a ton. Year of the Cobra, which is Prophecy Productions again. Year of the Cobra. This is their debut, so it's self-titled. It came out today as of this recording, which is February 28th, 2025, and it is a duo, a drummer and a bass player and a singer. The bass player sings. She's got a great voice. It is very nasty, just the grooves here. Very dirty, grungy feel, but with a lot of heart, a lot of intention. Excellent songwriting, doomy mixed with grunge in an all bass format, and it works so well. It works so good, I don't even miss the guitars, and I love the guitar. This is the best instrument in the world, the guitar. But you know what? I'm going to let it slide this time. Just bass and drums and a vocal, and it is fantastic. Year of the Cobra. It is worth your time. It really, really is. And that brings me to another one, Bronco. Now this is Magnetic Eye Records. This is their debut as well, Bronco. If you're familiar with the band Toke from North Carolina, this is the band except for their guitar player, I believe. I believe it was their guitar player. The guitarist was in a very serious motorcycle crash. Yeah, guitarist Tim Bryan was in a tragic motorcycle accident. He got injured really bad. It wasn't fatal, but I think he got, he was in really bad shape, like super bad. So they carried on without him. They changed the name, and this is killer. This really is. This is just nasty, doomy sludge metal, southern sludge. If you like that kind of southern sludgy feel, may a touch like old Mastodon, and even sometimes new Mastodon. They mix it up quite a bit, but you just get these. The riffs are so slimy, they just stick to you. It's like if you go swimming in a river and you come out and you're covered in leeches. These riffs just stick to you like those leeches, and it's dark. You got a harsh vocal, but a harsh vocal with soul, if that makes any sense. So it's really rough, it's gruff, but it's still he's still singing notes. Great vocal. I overanalyze things. When I say great vocal, I'm not talking Jeff Tate. I'm not talking Rob Halford. I'm not talking that. I'm talking fitting the music for this style. It's a great vocal. The range isn't incredible. It's a very narrow range, but it sounds so damn good on here. The bass is heavy and groovy, and the drums just kick ass all over the place. This is an album I truly love. Bronco, their debut album, and I think out of the ones I've listed, this is my favorite so far. But, oh wait, where is that one? There's one, and I'm trying to remember the name of the band. Oh, found it. Okay. The band is called You Infinite. And again, this is a debut album. This is self-titled. This came out today. And this is, as I said, it's a debut, but it's not newbies. It is not newbies at all. It is Jeremy, the original guy in This Will Destroy You, as well as Raymond Brown, who I think is the bass player. I think. I've heard of them, I've listened to some of them, but I'm not extremely familiar with that band, but I know they're influential in the post-rock scene, and this is exactly that. Post-rock, instrumental post-rock, done incredibly well, beautifully well. If you're into the shoegaze post-rock instrumental sound, you're going to highly enjoy this. Now, I think it might be a touch more mellow, but it's just as creative, just as good, just as droney, just as dreamy as the band has been from the beginning. It's that very similar, same sound. Now, You Infinite, and it is, yeah, it's a great listen. This is one that you can put on and just absorb it. It can be on in the background, and you can get relaxed by it. You can go to sleep to this album. It sounds bad, but it's not a bad thing at all. This is just one of those albums that mesmerize you and kind of put you in this hypnotic state. If you like that type of thing, You Infinite, wherever that's going to end up, is going to be something you're really going to enjoy. And I think that wraps it up for this one. Like I said, I think next one will be shorter. If there's weeks that 15 albums come out that I'm just dying for and I love, I'll talk about them here shortly, a little bit briefly. But for now, this is what I got. This is what I've been listening to for the last several weeks. I've been listening to most of these albums, and each one of these albums I highly, highly enjoy. And come back next week maybe, and we'll do this again. And thank you for watching. I'll try to keep this up. I have a lot of one-show series that I've started, and I'm trying to make this one not a one-show series, so wish me luck.